Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I want to review the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat foundation. I have watched these videos a lot on YouTube, and I just kind of, every time I watch one I'm like, oh, I could do that, I could definitely do that one, and then I might as well do it. So here I am doing it. I didn't actually buy this. Normally I used to always buy like a full-sized foundation after like reading a review or seeing a video on YouTube, but it's just so many times in the past I've bought like the full-size one after being matched for a colour and then hating it, just being like, oh no, this is an absolute terrible foundation. So yeah, so I just got a little sample of it. I wasn't prepared to buy it without trying it properly on my face and seeing, because even if they like try it on, like if they do a full face on you, they'll use like other products and it just kind of like, you don't really get to see how the foundation works by itself. So I kind of like to try and get, nowadays I try and get a sample of it and then try it for like a full day and see if I like it, and a lot of the time I end up not liking it, so it's probably best that you also try. I would definitely recommend, ooh, no, she couldn't run that one. I would definitely recommend, if you're in the market for a new like high-end foundation, to definitely ask for a sample first. I know it kind of feels a bit cheeky, like when you go up and you're like, can you match me? And then you only ask for a sample, because then they normally say, oh, do you want it then? Say no, say you want to try it first, because these are very expensive things. These are investments when they're good ones. So I guess you're going to see my naked face in a second without this on. This is currently, I have it on now with nothing else. Well, no, that's not true. On this side of my face, I've got Benefit's That Gal Primer, which is a brightening face primer, but apparently this is also brightening, Flawless Radiance. And on this side I just have moisturizer and this, which I just put on with my fingers, but you will see that all in a second, which is probably right now. So I'm just going to start off by putting half on one side of my face, on the right side. It's pink! It's pink! It's pink! I wasn't expecting it to be pink for some reason. I don't know, I guess I didn't read the brightening face primer, but why is it pink? I'm just gonna rub this into my skin. It smells really nice. I wasn't expecting that smell. It definitely doesn't feel anything like the Professional. It doesn't have like that silicone-y feel. It kind of just feels like I've just put like another layer of moisturizer on my face. So I don't know how. Oh no, it's already gone all like, you can see that. Well, then we know that that primer doesn't go with that moisturizer. This is the moisturizer I was using. Just the standard Olay one. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this primer so far. It doesn't really like... I don't think it's brightened any side of my face, really. Okay. I'm gonna put on this side with my brush, which is just standard foundation brush from Eco Tools. Classic foundation brush, actually, is written on the other side. On this side of my face. Not sure about the smell. Okay, that didn't really work. I'm just gonna blop it on now instead, I think. On there. And then I'm gonna put I'm not really feeling the smell of this. I'll just put it on this side of my face. It does look better obviously than this side, but on the website it says that it's a new advanced formula, full coverage, flawless radiance, 8 hours of beauty sleep in a foundation. Our iconic Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat foundation now offers even more coverage and staying power while feeling weightless on skin. The magic light reflecting formula, a signature element of our iconic Touche Eclat concealer pen, provides the ultimate radiance for your complexion. Full coverage. I don't know. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm using quite a lot of this as well. I am just going to put a little bit on this side of my face just with my hands, as I like to actually have a bit of a feel for the foundation and see what it actually feels like. Because I kind of feel that if you use a sponge or a brush, you don't really get like a proper feel for the foundation to see what the consistency is like. And this one is it's quite creamy. It's quite nice. It feels like you could have a good bit of time to let it, it feels like you've got a good bit of time to blend it out. Like it's not going to dry straight away on your face like some other foundations do. I'm definitely not a fan of the smell so far, this one. I am going to try another layer. I might just go all over my brush on this side anyways. It just feels a bit too wet. Like it doesn't feel like I'm blending it out properly. It just kind of feels like I'm moving around my moisturizer, or like I've just put like another, it does feel like a tinted moisturizer a bit. I think you definitely would need a powder with this, but I don't know, but I'm not really sure how a powder would sit with this. It's kind of gone into all my fine lines on my forehead. It's really showing up all the pores in my nose. I might have to change lenses so you can see. I'm just going to rub this one on the other side. As I have used my fingers, I'll just use my fingers again on this side. I've tried blending it out a bit more, but it just seems to have like sat in all my creases. I'm going to change lenses so that you can see a bit better what I mean, so I can zoom you in a bit. It's kind of gone a bit cakier on my nose, and under my eyes it's got this line. It's kind of creased. It has sunk into my forehead lines, as you can see there and there. Above my eye is creased. And it does still, it's quite a sticky foundation. So I would definitely want to powder this normally. I don't know if I should. Like, it's going to just slick off my face if I don't powder it. So that could be dangerous if I don't powder it. And now I'm just kind of brushing everything because there's no real difference, I think, between like primer sides. Apparently this one is meant to be brighter, but also this side is next to the window, so if I try and block the window light, you see that it's not as bright. I also have a cold, so it doesn't help that my nose is a bit redder than normal. But it should, if it's a full coverage foundation, it should cover redness. That's my point anyways. I definitely wouldn't say that this is full coverage. It's just not doing anything. It's just gone into my lines. It's just creased in my eyelids. It's creased under my eyes. It's caked around my nose. It's not really covering any redness on my nose. And it's not covering my freckles. I still can very much see all my freckles and all the ones like underneath that aren't even like dark ones, but you can see them scattered about. I would like a full coverage foundation to actually cover up those freckles, those little ones that are all scattered all over. Definitely not full coverage. I'm sorry, but it's not. Sorry if it's not going on. I'm not really happy with it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup. I'm probably gonna stop this now so I don't waste my battery and memory, because I guess you don't want to see me put on the rest of my makeup, because it's not what this video is about. It's not what this video is about. So I guess I shall see you in like 10 minutes, depending on how long it takes. I'm gonna powder it. Okay, so I'm back. I've done the rest of my makeup. I'm still not really digging it. Like, doing the rest of my makeup, I was just like, oh, I can see the lines on my forehead, and nobody wants that. People are paying to get rid of that. But I used MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium Dark. And then under my eyes, I used Maybelline's Master Fix Setting Perfecting Loose Powder. And that's not in any shade, it's just translucent. This is really good. I really love this, but I kind of find if I put it all over my face, it kind of takes a bit of colour out, as it's white. It's meant to be, this is microfine and translucent powder on the back, which I'll let you see. Maybe. Yeah, it says microfine and translucent powder. Smooths and mattifies the appearance of skin. It definitely does work. I love this with... I will actually put this all over my face when I use my Bourjois Serum Foundation. I think that these two go amazing together. Like, the Serum Foundation kind of, it goes on like moisturizer, it's amazing. And then this one, it does work like a primer. It kind of like smooths out your forehead lines and stuff. But I didn't want to use this with this foundation because of this. This foundation should not be doing this by itself. I'm very mad at it. I'm not really sure about this foundation as of yet. It might be one of those ones that kind of needs to warm up to your skin a bit, like we wear it for a while and then it looks better. But I'm not really sure about this one. See you in a few hours then. So, it's been about 10 hours now. The makeup has pretty much completely just gone from my face, especially around my nose and my chin. It's also gone from my forehead, which normally doesn't happen with foundations. But it has left like weird dry patches, like right in the middle. I'll zoom in so you can see that it's left like, if I can maybe shadow it. You can see there, but it's left dry bits that don't look very good. And yeah, it was quite disappointing. Normally, I'd probably recommend, if something like wipes off my face completely, I normally say, oh, maybe it's good for dry skin types, but because it kind of stuck to the dry bits on my forehead, I don't know if it would be. But then again, maybe using a different primer, it might fix that. And also, using a different primer might also fill in the lines before putting the makeup on. But as it is an expensive makeup, it probably shouldn't, like, it should just glide over and fill in the like lines itself. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it and would like to see more videos like this, then please give it a thumbs up. Or if you have any ideas for me, then you can leave them in the comments. Yeah, thank you if you've made it this far, and see you next time.